Okay, so it's around 6:02. So I think, can we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So do you have the hosts? Do you have the guest with us, Abhishek? Do
Sir,
you have the
not
guests?
not yet, sir.
Not yet.
Not yet, sir.
Okay. So Ria, everything is ready. Ria is going to be the student coordinator, student
Yes,
moderator.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So just let me know when the guests are here. And why so low attendance here, even after making it mandatory? Only 42 participants. So everyone, inform your friends in the WhatsApp group to join immediately in this talk. Your attendance will be forwarded to the dean first year.
So they must have booked the another slots.
Okay. Okay, so I think our guest is here itself. So let me start formally. So sorry for the video. Actually, my internet connection is poor, so I am not quite comfortable with the video anytime. So hi, it's me, Amit Karmakar. I am Innovation Ambassador in CV Raman Global University. And I welcome my guest, Ms. Monalisa Das and Mr. Sarthak Das, and all the participants here to the calendar event of the Institution's Innovation Council of CGU-ODISHA, Bhubaneswar. And our program name is Mind Hacks. So CV Raman Global University, Odisha, started as a degree-level engineering college named as CV Raman College of Engineering in the year 1997. In 2020, it got the status of a university. So Ministry of Education, MOE, Government of India has established MOE's Innovation Cell, MIC, to systematically foster the culture of innovation amongst all higher education institutions. The purpose of the formation of a network of IICs is to encourage, inspire, and nurture young students by exposing them to new ideas and processes, resulting in innovative activities in their formative years. CGU Orissa is also having IIC at its campus since 2018, which is actively encouraging innovation activities amongst students for the last many years. Due to this, we have achieved 4 stars out of 5 by MOE. So today's event is also a small step in this direction. We are very fortunate to have Ms. Monalisa Das and Mr. Sarthak Das as the guest of the event, who will be sharing his personal and professional journey from being a student to being a bright motivational personality. They will both share their experiences in the next 40 to 45 minutes, followed by question and answer session with the participants. Hereby, I give the floor to our student moderator, Ria, for formally introducing our guests to all the participants. Ria, the floor is yours now.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everyone. This is Ria Agarwal, third year student of BTech CV Raman Global University, Odisha. Today we have Mr. Sarthak Das and Ms. Monalisa Das. Sarthak is currently working as a software developer in Bangalore. He has 4+ years of corporate experience. Mr. Sarthak is also a soft skills trainer specializing in GDPI. He's also a big sports enthusiast and a big movie buff. He also likes traveling, riding bikes, and reading. Ms. Monalisa Das is currently working as a senior project engineer in Wipro and is a faculty with the Art of Living. She has more than 6 years of corporate experience. She is a young and dynamic trainer and has trained more than 1,000 students and working professionals in the last 2 years. She's passionate about bringing transformation in people's lives through different art of living programs. She strongly believes that happiness is an integral part of a successful individual. Over to you, sir and ma'am.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So before we start the session, and before I introduce myself, let's establish a few rules. Since this is going to be an online session, first, let's keep this very informal. Okay. So I know you all have had many formal sessions. So let's keep this very informal. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So there are two things. So we'll keep this informal, and number two is we'll keep this participative. So in the sense that in case, for example, you have to ask anything, you can, right now, since we have this, we are on video, so not everyone can unmute themselves and ask. So you can ask your questions in the chat box. Okay. So I can see them and answer them directly there. Okay. Other than that, that's what. So let's keep it participative. You can ask as many questions as you want. And basically feel free. Understood? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now start by introducing myself. As they told, my name is Sarthak. So I'm a software engineer by profession. So engineer, same DNA in our blood. So basically, I'm not very senior. I passed out, I graduated in 2016, and henceforth I've worked in a couple of companies. I was working with Tata Consultancy Services. Then I've switched over to another US multinational company. So I'm a part of it now. So I'm a software developer. Other than that, I'm also a soft skills trainer. So I teach people how to appear for group discussions and personal interviews and how to be more confident in them. Yes. So that's a basic introduction about me. So now to start so are we all ready? Should we start today's session? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes. So what is the name of today's session?
Mind hacks.
Mind hack.
Okay, mind hacks. So before we come to mind hacks, okay, so let me start the session by asking you a very simple question. Okay, how many of you want to become really successful in life? You can post your answers in the chat box. Anybody who does not want to be successful in life? Anyone like that? No, right? So everybody wants to be successful. Yes? Everyone? Okay, I see a couple of hands. So now that you want to become really successful, tell me, what are the ingredients or what are the skills that you need for success? So is everyone comfortable with English/Hindi? ओके सो अभी मतलब खाना जब बनाते हो तो खाना बनाने के लिए इंग्रेडिएंट्स चाहिए ना सो वैसे ही जैसे इफ यू वांट टू बी सक्सेसफुल यू आल्सो नीड इंग्रेडिएंट्स यस नो so okay so what are the ingredients that you think for success? So someone mentioned hard work. Okay, number one. Consistency. What else? Okay, to have a target. Okay, what else? Okay, do whatever you want. Do it best. Okay, giving you 100%. Okay, discipline. Okay, what else? Determination. Okay, go on. Any more answers? Willpower, persistence. Okay, so you need all these skills. So what are the skills? So few people mentioned, okay, devotion. So okay, let's bring an end to the answers. So concentration, hard work, zeal, persistence, and being loyal to the task, discipline, and you all people mentioned these answers. Yes. So this question which I asked you guys was also asked to the graduates of Stanford University in a survey. So you all guys must be knowing about Stanford University, right? It's a top ranked university in the United States. So, and people who graduate from Stanford universities are supposed to be successful. So these students were asked this particular question as to what do you think are the skills that are important to be successful? Okay. And like you guys answered, they also answered similarly. So, but in that survey, whatever skills they told, they broke it down into two sets. Okay. So the first one was domain knowledge. Second one was soft skills. Okay. So what is domain knowledge? What is soft skills? Let's understand. Okay. So what is domain knowledge? Domain knowledge is your knowledge of the subject. Okay. So for example, I'm a software developer. So what is my job? I need to do coding. Correct? So that is my domain knowledge. So computer science, whatever subjects are there, that is my domain knowledge. If you are a carpenter, okay, so what is your domain knowledge? To cut wood and make it into furniture. If you are a doctor, you need to know how to treat patients. So got it? Domain knowledge, your knowledge of the subject. Yes. So that knowledge varies from person to person, from profession to profession. Second, okay. Second, what is there? Second is soft skills. So what are soft skills? Whatever you guys mentioned. Okay. So be it hard work, be it discipline, be it persistence. Few people mentioned teamwork as well. So all these skills come under soft skills. Now, so since you have answered the first question, I'll go on to ask you the next question. That is, so now we know that, okay, we need two skills, domain knowledge and soft skills, okay, in order to be successful. Now, tell me, what do you think? Which one is more important for success, and how much would you rate them individually? For example, how much of each do you need? Do you think you need 50-50 or 60-40, or what is the ratio you think you need? So first is domain knowledge, second is soft skills. So you can answer in that ratio. Okay, so others says 50-50. Nitish says 50-50. Tanmesh 50-50. Okay. Jigyasa says 50-50. Shamu says 50-50. Okay, so most of you guys are 50-50. So can I take this as the opinion of everyone? Okay, why not 100? Okay, so basically here, simple maths, ratio. So it can be 50-50, not 100-100, right? So it is not a 200 based ratio scale. So 50-50. So almost everyone is saying 50-50. Can I take that as a group answer? Yes. Okay, so even Deepak is like, okay, 50-50. Yes. Okay. So everyone says that, okay, abhi, matlab, we need domain knowledge and soft skills. Both we need 50-50. Yes. So people who are from Odisha. So in Odia, they say it's patha bhi dakar, satha bhi dakar. Yes. So correct. So now, so this is what you guys are answering. So, but the results of the survey would be quite surprising for you guys. And when I read the survey for the first time, it was also surprising for me. So in that survey, the Stanford graduates told that they attribute a huge 87.5% of their success to, guess, their soft. Yes. And only 12.5% of their entire success to domain knowledge. Yes. Surprised? Yes, no. Yeah. So, okay. So, I mean, but this has a very logical explanation also. Let me explain. Now, so imagine, okay, so right now you guys are first year students, I guess. So at the end of it all, when you're in final year, or whenever you graduate, you'll go sit for a job interview. Yes, no? So imagine a situation then. So you all will have, I mean, studious students in class, right? I mean, 90% holders, toppers, as you call them, the first benchers. Okay. So imagine there's a guy who's a first bencher. He's a typical topper. Okay. And there's one guy who's a middle bencher or a last bencher. Okay. This first bencher guy, he's very studious. Okay. He's very studious. Everything from the beginning of the book, from the first page to the last page, he remembers everything. The entire book is marked up on his tongue. Yeah. So, and this other guy, so he's a good enough student. So he's like, okay, like me, okay, studies few days before the exams, knows all the important questions, and he can answer them. And yes, he's good communication wise. So now tell me, if they both go and sit in an interview, who do you think will be better? The guy who has good communication skills or the guy who does not have? I'm waiting for your answers. Yeah, the guy with the good communication skills. Why? Because in that interview, right now, when you're in a stressful situation, so if even though you know everything, unless you're able to express it properly, that does not hold value. Yes. So, I mean, no doubt your knowledge, it has a lot of value. I mean, that is what creates value. But in the end, if people don't really know that you have that knowledge, does it count? Not really, right? So that is what the point is. So that 12.5% you can master, but this one more thing is this 87.5% of soft skills, it takes time. I'll give you one more example. So basically, I mean, when you're in a so Jigyasa says a good speaker can do anything. I agree 50-50 to that. Okay, so let me give you one more example. Okay, so have you heard about the company Infosys? Yes. Okay, so everyone will know it is like one of the big IT giants in India. So Infosys is famous for its 6 month initial training. Okay, so and people say that okay, if you attend Infosys training, your life is set. I mean, technically, okay. So in that 6 months training, so mostly out of the 6 months, 4.5 months, 5 months, you are trained properly on all your technical subjects: C, C++, Python, your data structures, your algorithms, all those subjects you are trained in. Okay. And they give only 15 days for your communication skills and English. Do you know why? Because, I mean, because in the sense that whatever these subjects are, for example, your domain knowledge, if you're supposed to study anything, those things you can study and learn in a fortnight. Okay, within a span of 10-15 days, if you give proper hard work, if you are putting your effort, you can learn it. But soft skills or communication skills, they don't just develop overnight, right? So suppose today I'm stammering on the stage in front of few people, tomorrow I just can't go or tomorrow or 2 weeks later I just can't go onto the stage and start speaking like Steve Jobs. Correct? So that takes time. Okay, so now we have established that, I mean, both the skills are important for our success, domain knowledge and soft skills, but soft skills are more important. Yes. Have we established this? Yes, no? Give me a thumbs up, yes, no, in the chat box so that I know. Okay, so fine. So we have established this, right? You guys all with me? Yes? Okay. So now look back at your life. So right now you guys are in BTech first year, right? So, I mean, 13-14 years of formal education you guys have all had. Okay. So look back at those 13-14 years of formal education that you have had. And now tell me, what was that education prioritizing on? Was it more towards domain knowledge or was it more towards soft skills? Your answers in the chat box, please. What do you think? Subject knowledge or soft skills? Rectification, domain knowledge. Okay, I liked it, Ashita. Rectification. Okay. Subject knowledge, domain knowledge. Most of the people are like domain knowledge. There are few people who are saying soft skills. Okay. If you see, okay, for those people who are saying soft skills, okay, guys, whenever you go write an exam, okay, so all of us have written exams. That's why we have come till here, right? So all of us have written exams in life. So when the results come out, what is, and when you come back home with your report card, what is the first question your parents ask? Kitne percent aaye? Correct? Yes. How much percentage did you score? How much in maths specifically? Yes, no? Yes. So, and then even in school, so does anyone really notice? I mean, when you're studying, when you have exams, does anyone even give priority to, I mean, your soft skills there? No, right? Basically, it is about how much percentage you score. Even if you're writing entrance examinations, for example, IIT, JEE Main, JEE Advanced, yes. So everyone, what do they ask at the end of the day? Kitne marks aaye? How much did you score? Did you score more than your best friend? You keep talking to him all day, but he scores more marks than you. Happens? Yes, no? Yes. So that is what the case is. So our education system, it focuses mostly on this domain knowledge. Yes. So, but this soft skills is 87.5% important for success, but nobody is focusing there. So, correct. So that is what we need to focus on. Yes, no? Yes. So now we come to the main topic. So this was like the preface. So now tell me, all this so we have established that domain knowledge, soft skills are required, and soft skills are more important. Domain knowledge is also important. Now tell me one thing, where do all these skills come from? Okay, the soft skill or domain knowledge, where do these skills come from? From which part of your body? Does it come from your, hand, from your arms, or your feet? Which part of your body do these come from? I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box, by the way. So when I ask a question and I pause, that means I'm waiting for your answer. Okay. Brain. Okay. Others says brain. So, okay, I see few answers saying brain. Okay. Manas says mind. Yes, from the brain, but more specifically from the mind, which we think stays in the brain. Yes. So all these soft skills. So if you say I'm feeling confident, your mind is feeling confident. Yes. If you say that, hey, I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling anxious, what is in it that feels anxious or nervous? Your mind. Yes, no? So if you think you know everything, if you start, for example, you go inside an examination hall, you write everything, you top. What is it that helps you top the exam? Your mind. Yes, no? But how much do we know about the mind is the question. So, okay. So basically everything comes from the mind. So domain knowledge, soft skills. Yes. So now tell me, so can we establish this that, okay, the more control we have over our mind, the more we'll be successful? Yes. Yes, no? Okay. So now let's just conduct an experiment and see if we have control over our mind. Okay. For a second. So no, for now, next 10 seconds, please close your eyes, everyone. Okay. So you are in your own houses. Okay. So nobody is going to steal anything from you. And I assure you, just for the next 10 seconds, please close your eyes and follow what I say. So close your eyes. Right now, you can think about anything in the world. Okay. Just do not think about a monkey. Even if, okay, the thought of a monkey comes into your head, at least don't think about a monkey eating a banana on top of a temple. Okay. Now open your eyes. Tell me, what did you guys see? How many of you saw the monkey? Almost everyone would have seen the monkey. So that is the trick. So right now we say that, okay, we need to control our mind in order to be successful. Okay, in order to get all those skills, have access to all those skills inside our mind, but we don't really have that access to mind. We see, right? Because whatever we tell our mind not to do, it does the same. Yes. So in this case, so there is one theory which says you cannot really control your mind directly. So in this case, for example, you guys told your mind, okay, don't think about the monkey on top of a temple seat eating a banana. Yes. But what did the mind think? The same thing. Yes. So there are different tricks to control our mind. Before we come to the tricks, let's see a few tendencies of the mind. Okay. And how this mind either helps us in our career and other stuff or breaks it up. Okay. So we have all students. So now tell me, we have all written exams. So for how many, okay, first of all, let's see how many many people here are very studious? So how many of you here are very studious? You're like, okay, every day I need to go back from college, or I need to go back from my online class, go back and study for 2 hours minimum. Okay. If I do not open that book, that day I can't digest food that time. Anyone here who is very studious? Okay. Vikas is very studious. Manas says, no, 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 I'm not that studious. Anyone else who thinks they're studious? You can point out your friends also. Vikas and Abhishek, they say they are studious. Everyone else seems to be saying no. Okay, fine. So how many rest? Okay. So how many of you fall in the next category? Like me, who study a few days before the examination. So suppose notice board pe chipka diya ki okay, examination in the next 15 days. Then suddenly you are like, oh my god, exam's coming. Now I need to gather notes from somewhere. I need to know which book I'm supposed to study. And then I start 15 days before the exam, and you're like ratify everything. And then, okay, one night before the exam, people also there. So, okay, it's good to see that I'm in the majority. Okay. So now, so for both the kind of people, let me ask you this. Has this ever happened in life? You go to the exam, you see the question paper, you see the question paper, you see the questions, and you think, hey, it's a good question paper. I know the answer to almost all the questions. So suppose question number 2, there's some long question which you're going to answer. And then suddenly when you're going to write the answer, your mind goes blank. Happens? Yes, no? Yes, I see a lot of yeses. Okay. So, okay, this is situation number 1 happens. Okay. So right now, so we have studied something in the examination hall, the mind goes blank. For how many of you this happens? That the moment you step out of the examination hall, suddenly you recall the same answer. Oh my God, this was the answer. Why did I not get it inside the examination hall? Does it happen? Yes, no? Yes. Why does this happen? So they say to learn anything new, you need to have focus in your mind. Okay. But in order to retain the same thing, you need to be relaxed. So right now, tell me, inside the examination hall, when you're writing your answers, are you focused? Yes, no? Yes, no? Focused while writing your answers in the exam? Hell yes, right? So you are very focused, you are stressed, in fact, inside the examination hall to recall the answer and write the correct answer. Yes? But at the same time, are you relaxed? Yes, no? Not really. Yes? Obviously, you guys are not relaxed. But the moment you step out of the examination hall, what happens? Do you suddenly become relaxed? Yes, no? Yes. And that is why suddenly you recall the answer. See? So basically, inside the examination hall, you're focused but not relaxed. So, answer gone. But the moment you step out of the examination hall, you're like, now the answer comes. So, right now, so this particular skill, to have focus plus to be focused plus at the same time to be relaxed is important. Yes, no? You guys agree? Yes. So for this, so number 1, so let's note down these points. So number 1 point which is important is to be focused and relaxed at the same time. This is one of the important tools that we need to learn. Okay. Number 2, so now for how many of you, so right now we spoke about domain knowledge and soft skills. So soft skills mostly, so one of the most important things under soft skills is communication, right? So tell me, for how many of you this situation has happened? That suppose you're participating in a debate competition, or you have to go onto stage and say something, say a few lines or something, and then suddenly you go to the stage, you see everyone and you go blank. Happens? You can write your answers in the chat box. Yes, no? So this happened to me also. So I remember I was in my first year of BTech. We used to have English. So we used to have English lab. So in this English lab, we used to, so there was this one time where we were given a topic 1 week in advance. So the next time we are supposed to come to the class, we are supposed to go there. I mean, prepare for a particular topic and go there and speak. Yes. So I had prepared very well for that time. I mean, I was not really the nervous kind, but so I was like, okay, this time, I mean, this presentation, anyways, I was new in college. So it was my chance to impress people. So I was like, okay, I'll now read everything. I'll prepare well. So whatever my essay, whatever my script is, I'll ratify it. I'll mug it up full. And then there I'll go and break the stage. Yes. So that day when my turn came, I went onto the stage and I was like, hello, everyone. My name is Sarthak. My topic is this. And I'm going to speak about it. Next, psst, I went blank. Happens. A lot of times we prepare also, but at the same time, when we go onto the stage, it happens. So this is what is called stage fear. Yeah. So not everyone has it, but few people have it. Yeah. So basically there are few people who are very comfortable around people, but there are, I mean, a lot of people who fall into my category who are a little anxious in front of a huge crowd, or even while making friends they face a little difficulty. So they have close with few people, but then when it comes to speaking to a group of people, it's an impediment. Happens? Yes, no? So now, so tell me, this is an impediment which few of us have. So now tell me, don't you think that this, I mean, this kind of restriction that we have of not being able to speak on the stage or to give a presentation is going to hamper our success in the future? Yes, because whenever you're going to join companies, I mean, whether after this, whatever you pursue, whichever field you pursue, so there will be, I mean, days when you're bound to give, I mean, presentations in front of your chairman or anyone or a group to your juniors. Yes, no. And that might as well be an opportunity. So in that case, do you think we can afford to, I mean, for example, go blank? Yes, no. Obviously, no. So, in that case, one more skill which we need to learn is how to improve our communication, not just improve our communication, how to communicate in front of others. So, this fear, stage fear, anxiety, all that things that happen when you go on stage. For example, you must experience butterflies in the stomach, shaky hands, legs happens. So, we need to get rid of all these also. Yeah. So, second point, to get rid of fear. So stage fear, they call it. Yes. So now, if I tell you ki we can give you tools to improve this. So to get those tools, wouldn't that be a good idea? Yes, no? Okay, you can write yes, no in the chat box. Okay. So now, one more thing. Let's talk about one more thing. Okay. So how many of you think that you get, you, okay, let's put it this way. So how many of you think that you guys don't have control over your anger? How many of you think that you become very angry? Yes. Okay. So how many of you think that not just anger, there are other few things, there are few other emotions that I'm not in control of? I mean, for example, it can be anxiety, it can be jealousy and all those things, all those host of emotions that come around you. So do you realize this, that at times we are like a, what do you call that? That particular machine where suppose you press Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola comes in, Pepsi, vending. Yes. So do you realize that we actually become like vending machines? Yes. So suppose, I mean, for example, someone tells us something very rude. Someone shouts at us. So what is our default setting? I'll shout back at him. Yes, no. So it is like, so this whatever situation is happening to us, we have given the remote control of our emotions into other people's hands. I mean, anger by default is not wrong, but then when it is out of your control, isn't it bad? Yes, no? Yes, it is. So that is what I'm saying. So there are few situations in which people can manipulate you just by doing few things, which, suppose for example, they want to make you happy, so they do something good for you, immediately smile, laughter mode on. They want to make you angry, they tell you something nasty, suddenly anger mode on. They want to make you feel some other way, they want to make you feel jealous, something else they can do. So so all these things, I mean, your anger, your emotions, all these, where do these come from? Your mind, right? Yes, no? So don't you think if we have more control over our mind, so suppose I tell you, okay, we can give you tools by which you can control these emotions also. Wouldn't that be a good idea? Yes, no? Yes. Okay. Not just this, I mean, and not just from a career point of view, but also from a relationships point of view. So now, when you're talking about relationships, I'm not just talking about boyfriend girlfriend relationships, your relationships with everyone. So in fact, I mean, I guess you just I mean, you are just joining engineering, right? So you realize, I mean, you're past that phase where hormones play havoc, right? So that is the particular phase in our life where, I mean, all these emotions, I mean, we are in a turmoil of emotions. Yes, no? So right now at this age, if we are provided these skills, they help us not only, I mean, in terms of our career, but also in terms of our relationships with parents, with friends, and also in case you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, in those relationships also. So basically, handling your mind, okay, and learning all these hacks for your mind, don't you think it is important for your success? Yes. So so we have a special program which is called the Yes Plus. So in this program we teach all these techniques. So now whatever techniques I told you, for example, one more thing. So I told you about focus, concentration, right? So there are also ways in which we teach you how to improve your concentration in studies. Okay. So for example, there are a lot of people who say that, so I actually can when it comes to studying for examination, I can I mean, concentrate in bouts, as in, for example, there are particular days on which I can concentrate, there are particular days on which I can't. Happens? Yes, no? Yes. So at least it used to happen to me. So as a part of this workshop, so the particular workshop that I'm talking about, we'll teach you these skills to improve your concentration also. So basically, whatever I told you about handling our mind, so all this we'll give you as a part of a package in a workshop which is called the Yes Plus. So this workshop that I'm talking about is carried out across, I mean, more than 150 countries. Okay. So have you heard about Stanford? Okay, we already spoke about Stanford. So have you heard about Stanford, Harvard, Oxford, and then in India, IITs, IIMs, triple ITs, and all these institutes? Yes, of course you have heard about it. Also, you must have heard about companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Samsung. In terms of Indian IT companies, Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Accenture, Cognizant. Yes, so you would have heard of all these companies. So now, in all these colleges and in all these companies, they make their employees do this course. I mean, as a part of their induction program. So, and in that they teach them all these techniques. So if something which is taught at such a grand level, don't you think it has some importance? Yes, no? In fact, I remember I did this particular workshop in my college when I was in my third semester, in my second year, third semester, and it helped me a lot. So so basically, I mean, to talk more about this, so this workshop, it is happening this month, okay, from December 23rd, sorry, 24th to 27th. It's an online workshop which you can attend from the comfort of your homes via your mobile or laptop. Okay, the name of the workshop is Yes Plus. So it is Youth Empowerment and Skills Workshop. Yes. So are we all youth? Yes, no? Yeah. So basically, so as youth, there are few skills which, so basically in order to become successful in life, it is important to have different types of skills. Okay, not just one particular skill set, different types of skills. So in this workshop, we provide you techniques via which you can hone a different variety of skills. So so you could see the poster earlier. So it is called the Yes Plus Workshop, Youth Empowerments and Skills Workshop. You can Google it also. So it is carried out across, more than 150 countries. And then I have done this workshop when I was in college. Okay. And I'll tell you my benefits. What I experienced. Yes, it is from the art of living. Okay. But please do not have this thing in your head that, okay, it is only about meditation or dhyan, or we are going to make you sannyasis or something. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so I'll tell you more about this workshop. What this workshop entails. And I'll tell you, so before that, let me tell you how this workshop helped me. So I actually remember, so when I was doing my graduation, I was in the third semester of my college. So I was a mediocre student. So, and I used to participate in a lot of things, but then like that participation certificate level types. So, for example, I'll tell you, after doing this workshop, my first semester and second semester, my first semester score was 8.04. Second semester was 8.07. Third semester I did it, it was 8.17. After that, so after that, when I did the course, my grades, it increased. So gradually it was the upward high curve. Okay, so nowhere did it come down. So from first semester to eighth semester, I reached till 9-point scale. That is number one. Number two, as I told you before, I was not someone who was anxious of the stage, but then I was not what you call a good speaker also. So after doing this workshop, I realized that my communication skills, they became better. So in the sense that I went on to represent my college in a lot of debate competitions, both state level and national level. And there was one competition which was there at the international level. So I have participated, representing my college for that. So apart from that, right now I'm also a soft skills trainer. As I was told in my introduction, I teach people how to improve their communication skills. So from being someone who was afraid of the stage to being a soft skills trainer, I think this course helped me come a long way. So there are many benefits of the course. So we have a short video to show you. So I guess this video is from a college called the Presidency College. So this Yes Plus course is carried across, all places in India. So all IITs, IIMs. So, and the best part about this workshop is the faculty who would be carrying out this workshop. His name is Shyam Agarwal. Okay, he's my faculty also. I did my course with him. And so I am in touch with him. So in the sense that, he travels. So right now, we have this pandemic situation. Travel across the country to different institutes carrying out these courses. Not just educational institutes like IITs, IIMs. He used to go to corporate courses also. So we have a short video to show you about a course carried out in one college called the Presidency College near Bangalore. So if you can play the video, please.
I used to be a person who was afraid to go out and do something which I liked.
People of my age, they will have problems with their parents, understanding their parents and what they think.
I had back pain, and then I had a lot of stress problem.
I think I lacked confidence, concentration.
My mind always went back and forth between the past and the present of what I will do next and what I did.
Actually, I had communication problems first of all.
Faced a lot of difficulties, like for my exams and all that stuff.
I didn't believe that somebody can help me in this way, right? Or something can help me in this way.
like what and all I had before just changed into positive manner.
I feel like very light now. I feel much better. I haven't felt like this for like past 6 to 7 years.
What I really enjoyed in the course was Sudarshan Kriya. It was not only about the yoga sessions and all that. They really helped us in interacting with each other, because this is like the beginning of our college, so we don't know anybody around here.
I feel light about everything. I had anxiety issues. I think that's reduced in this past 4 days.
So many memories that I will carry, because I don't share that much. But because of this course, it really helped me share all my thoughts.
So I become self-confident more. Now I can speak loudly and without nervousness.
It has been a great experience and a life-changing experience, I can say, from now.
I cannot express in words. It was really nice. I think I'll continue this, and it will definitely have a positive impact on my life.
It was really fun working with a group of people together and doing something, making a difference in the campus.
I think everyone should try this once in their lifetime. It's a really great experience, and I think it will get a change in your life.
So that was the video, guys. So I hope you liked it. So this course, it was carried out a couple of years ago in Presidency College, as you saw. So people there had wonderful experiences. And if you could see in the video, I mean, my faculty, the one who would be taking this course also, Mr. Shyam Agarwal, was there. Okay. So this is a really wonderful course. And so before I tell you more about it, how many of you would like to attend such a program which will help you, I mean, touch all these aspects of your life? Please, you can say you are interested in the chat box. How many of you are interested? Okay, I see a lot of people who are interested. Okay, so yeah, so let me come to the details of the workshop. Okay, so this is a 4-day workshop. Okay, so this is a 4-day workshop. So the dates are from 24th to 27th of December. So, and we are having this workshop during the evening time. So there are 3 things that you need to invest for this workshop: time, effort, and last but not the least, money. So time, you need to invest 4 days. Okay, and yes, so time you need to invest 4 days. So 2.5 hours every day from 6:30 to 9 p.m. in the evening. Yes, that is number 1. Number 2 is effort. The only effort that you need to make is, I mean, turn on your Zoom calls and attend the course. And last but not the least, the money. So this course, yeah. So before I give more details about this, so so there'll be attendance taken by your faculties, I guess. So you guys all have to stay back. Yeah. So yeah. Now coming to what I was telling about the course, and last but not the least, money. So in order to attend this program, you need to pay 2,000 rupees, and that 2,000 rupees is a donation. So you can see, you can you can search for Yes Plus. You can see this money that you give for the course is used for, I mean, good purposes. It is used for a lot of volunteering purposes. That is number 1. So, and one more thing is, few people say that, I mean, so since you are interested for this course, I mean, I welcome you all to attend this program. So in case you have any more doubts or questions, you can feel free to ask me. Yeah. One more thing I forgot to mention. What does this course entail? What does it have? So as you would have seen in the video, it has a little bit of yoga, but it is not full yoga. So you have a lot of interactive fun sessions. There are sessions dedicated to each particular aspect. For example, your communication skills or fear of the stage. There'll be a particular session. They'll teach you techniques how to cope with that. To improve your concentration, there'll be a particular session in which they'll tell you how to improve your concentration. So there are sessions for managing relationships. As I told, for example, relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, parents, teachers, with everyone. So there are different sessions, and for all these things you will be provided different techniques which help you become better. Yeah. So the purpose of having techniques is that no, I mean, for example, till date we have been to school, we are grown up, we are doing our graduation, so we know how things should be. For example, if someone, I mean, if you are getting angry, someone, you ask someone, hey, I'm getting angry, what should I do? What will they tell you? They'll come and tell, oh, hey, don't get angry. So and then you'll be like, does that solve your problem? Yes, no? No, right? So similarly, in order to handle different situations, you have techniques. We know what is right, what is wrong, and how we are supposed to do particular things. But then it does not really happen that way. So in order to do few things, we have techniques for that. Okay, and these techniques actually work. They worked in my case. There are other volunteers for whom they worked as well. So I remember, I mean, a lot of people, I mean, from my batch in my college and also my juniors, they participated in the course and their life changed for good. So I hope you guys are all interested, and I welcome you all to attend this program. So I guess we have volunteers who will get in touch with you to get you enrolled for this program. So I mean, I guess that's it. So before I end the session, I would like to tell it was really nice talking to you. I hope you guys also had fun as much as I did. And it was really nice to, I mean, interact with people during this lockdown, or during this lockdown time when we are subject to our own homes, subject to working at homes only. So it was really nice to be interacting with you. I hope you guys liked it too. Okay, so you can give a thumbs up if you like this session, and I absolutely look forward to seeing you guys there. Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure our students would have found, hope they will be really encouraged to register and attend such a life-changing workshop. Also, students, the link for the attendance has been posted in the chat box, so you can just go there and register your attendance. Thank you. With this, we wind up the session. Everybody needs to fill up the session, the link now, because it will be disabled after the session.